Okay. Shalom, Yasharada.
Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the church, GMS Baton Rouge. Come on and sit down and edify the elect. And before every sit down, we give infinite honor to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash.
Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. And salutation to our fellow laborers in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, pushing his beloved truth cross before wind. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and we're going to stay locked in prophecy, man. Stay locked in the signs of the times, man. All right, the prophecies are jumping out the book. They're manifesting into the physical realm. Hey, and we're going to keep pushing this truth to the Lord. Tell us to get out the streets and, go in the hide and being a pilgrim to and fro in the earth and to walk in whatever lot the Lord have prescribed for us. But until then, hey, the economy is crashing.
Yeah.
All right, you got people waking up day in and day out. Okay, you got brothers pushing these videos out 24 hours a day. You go to sleep, wake up to take a piss. Guess what you hear? Them notifications, ding, 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 24 hours a day. Because guess what? Something's happening 24 hours a day.
Even right now,
America has been just bombing Iranian militia groups. But the other day, they bombed the Iranian military camp that's straight up Iranian. Okay? So, hey, every day, it gets farther and farther and farther to World War III. World War III is basically here. All right? We just waiting on those so-called Jews to go and bear arms against Iran. America's going to come back them, and once they set foot on Iran, Gog and Magog coming out the woodwork. All right? And all of her bands, China behind them, North Korea behind them. All right, you're going to have
Turkey.
Yeah, all of them behind. Turkey's going to be with them. And Turkey's with the EU right now.
Right.
All right, so something's going to happen where Turkey's going to leave the EU, according to prophecy's sake. And guess what? That's power that we could call it before it happens.
Let me bring it out with you, brother. Britain, the UK is bombing militia groups as well, along with the United States. It's bombing the Houthis, the Houthis. Okay, that's how you say something to that effect. The Houthis, all right. And now looking at it last night, they're issuing out a draft. You're only going to go to draft your citizens. You're not going to draft your citizens unless you're actually in war. Okay, they're about to do a draft, the United Kingdom. All right, but we know according to prophecy, what it is in Jeremiah, your mother shall confound you. All right, Great Britain. Something's going to happen. With Great Britain is in a line. All right, with the United States, but they're going to get sick and tired of America's bullshit, and they're going to turn on this whore. Okay, and those are those 10 horns that are found in Revelation the 17th chapter and the 16th verse.
I got your precept.
Go ahead.
2 Ezra 16 and 34. In the wars shall the bridegroom be destroyed. And in the wars, all these bridegrooms are going to get what? They're going to be drafted.
Right. All
right. They're going to be sent to war against their will. You go to war or you go to a concentration camp. That's what's about to happen to every inhabitant in Great Britain, in the UK, and America.
Yeah.
All right. And then these other countries are going to follow suit. All right. Anybody that can hold a gun, old enough to hold a gun and run, they're going to send you there. And they're going to send old men too. And we talk about 50s and the 60s. They're going to send y'all old asses out there too. This is World War III.
And back in with that. China's already said, if you make 18, you are already declared to enter into the draft.
That's how it is in Israel.
Right.
You know, them rats. You know, once you're 18, you got to go get locked in with the military.
That happened with me when I turned 18. Me and my brother, when we turned 18, we got a phone call. They called our house and they forced us to draft. You know what I'm saying? Sign up. So just in case they got our name and they got our.
They recruited you.
Yeah.
They can't force you. Now they bought to force people.
Yes.
Nah, they can't recruit. They can't force you
because they're short-handed. All right, the personnel for the military is short-handed.
Yeah.
I did a video on it also. not only is the military on the ground is short-handed, okay? The so-called Space Force, which the Bible speaks about the war in heaven, Yahushua, Michael, and the archangels against Satan and his angels, the dragons. All right, NATO. All right, they're depleted of personnel for that also. So a big draft is coming. All right, people who you know and love and talk to every day on your daily basis, they about to get shipped over there. All right, the Bible speaks about a time of mourning and great sorrows. That is here. It's only going to further increase. These are the beginning of wars, spoken of in that same chapter that the brother is reading out of. Yeah. Go ahead, Qua. That was the bridegroom.
Yeah.
Come.
And it reads, all right, he hear now these things and understand them, you servants of the Lord. See, and that's what the Lord wants us to understand these things, and what else he wanted to do when we understand them. He said, go cry aloud, spare not. All right, tell these people what's going to happen before it happens, whether they hear or forbear.
Yep.
All right, show my people their transgressions. Tell them what's going to happen during these wars. All right, I'm going to go up a little bit.
Yes.
This was going to happen during these wars. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows. You see, sorrows is coming. All right, so the Lord has said, give them warning from me. All right, and if they don't take heed, these sorrows are going to cleave to them and overtake them. And great mournings. What makes a woman cry? The loss of loved ones, the loss of her husband, the loss of her fiance, the loss of her son, the loss of her nephews. All right? There's going to be great mournings where men are going to be sobbing like women.
Yes.
Okay? The beginning of famine and great death. Okay? This is what's going to happen during those wars when you have world wars. All right? Societies, economies crash.
Yes.
You have great depressions, all right? These different army factions cut off supply lines to countries. They bomb countries, okay? So they knock out what did Israel do? The motherfuckers over there in what it is, Palestine?
Yeah.
And in the Gaza Strip, Hamas and Gaza Strip. But what did they do to the people?
They cut the power.
They cut the fucking power and the water off.
Yes. No electricity.
All right, we talking about 1 million some people, man.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a dire strait. That's gonna be like that all throughout America. What you see going on in these third world countries, where they just going through all type of dire straits, all type of tumults, hurt and pain. That's gonna be here in America. Shit gonna be getting bombed. Electricity gonna be out. It's gonna look like I Am Legend around this motherfucker, man. And that's why the Lord said, give them warning from me. He said, the beginning of famine, great death, the beginning of wars, the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? And that's what we are here to do, to tell you what to do before these evils come. Because guess what? You got to learn from the ant, ye sluggard. All right? What does the ant do? He prepares for the winter during those summer and spring months. All right? So that's why the Lord says, seek me while I may be found. All right? Call on me while I am near. All right? And if you don't do that, if you don't get moved with fear like Noah,
yeah.
If you can't swim, you're bound to drizzle out.
Yeah. And real quick, read the top of that again, huh? That top verse.
All right.
Real quick.
2 Ezra 16 and 17.
Uh-huh.
Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days?
This is interesting. He's saying these type of things like, woe is me. All right? Like, how the hell am I going to make it out of this? This is the time that we're in. Remember, the Bible said the Lord himself said this. The time is going to come where it's going to be unlike any other. All the captivity that the Israelites have service on is going to have nothing on this. You can bottle all those captivities up into one. It's not going to amount to the time that we're coming into. Okay? Read it some more out. The beginning of that. All right. Yeah, that's the one I want.
So like
a little bit of that.
I'm back there. I never left. All right. 2 Ezra 16 and 18.
Yeah. The
beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Stop right there. This is the biblical definition of the word sorrow. Sorrow, it says, representing many Hebrew and several Greek words. It says mental pain or grief. That's what people losing their fucking minds. All right? Committing suicides. If you think an individual is what they call bipolar in these days right now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till the food is cut off. The water supplies shut off. All right, the grid goes completely down via a cyber attack or electromagnetic pulse attack. All right, the Bible speaks about a perilous times. All right, it's coming up on the whole planet Earth that you're going to suffer in. Those perilous times, Lisa was 2 Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them. All right, the Lord got it out for you. But all right, but the men of the Lord we're gonna be taken care of. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. While the brother alluded to earlier about every time you go take a piss, all right, or get some food or whatever you get in your car, the notification going off. Or you ride down the street listening to the elders and apostles, or brothers on different coastal areas, getting it in non-stop. It says mental pain or grief arising from the privatization of some good we actually possessed. So the thing that you already was doing, that you had it good in, now it's taken away from you. Okay? The resources are no longer there. The Bible speaks about what? They shall be in good case. All right? Now the gas price was once $1.89, now they're $3.89, and soon to be $8.89. $15. That's right, man. The bread that you go into these
give $50 a gallon.
$50 a gallon. Hyperinflation. What's going on over in the Red Sea is gonna spiral this economy completely out of control. It's out of control right now. All right, the debt ceiling. Look at that. Okay, especially when the United States invades Iran, literally, which Iran holds 20% of the world's oil over there in the Strait of Hormuz.
And you can't have a war and you getting the vast majority of your oil from another hemisphere, all right? And then when you at war, the people you at war with, what they're going to be doing in those lines drawn in the sea? They're going to be blowing them barges up, man. That oil is not just going to keep coming over here free flow like it was. So what is that going to happen? America's going to go to Texas to get their oil reserves, all right? Wherever else they get it in America. But guess what? What's that gonna do to the prices here? It's gonna make it skyrocket because you're not over there getting it from the Middle East like you normally get it. That black horse is just gonna do its thing, man.
Gotta get that. You gotta get that. You supposed to got that on the block. I got you. I feel you. All right. Yeah, I got you, Kawhi. This Revelations. My page is torn up. Revelation chapter 6.
I would have got it.
All right, get it. Got it. Beautiful. All right, this is the time that we're living in, man. All right. Yes, Jacob's trouble is coming upon the whole world. All right, but the men of the Lord are going to be taken care of. All right, we'll set aside, reserved. Okay. So this is going to be a private party. All right. While the whole world is in turmoil, the elect are what? They're eating, they're drinking, they're rejoicing. All right. Still in that mindset. We're in that mindset right now, talking about the kingdom of heaven in holy conversation. How much more in the days to come? Go ahead.
All right, this is Revelation 6 and 5.
Yeah.
And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see."
Right, bro.
And that's an angel, man.
That's right,
one
man.
of them grim reapers.
Check it out. Yes.
All right. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
And that black horse, the black represents what? Bad times. Okay?
Dark times.
Dark times. Bad times, dark times, evil times. All right? 2 Timothy 3 and 1. All right? Going back to ultimate slavery. All right? A horrific time. These curses upon you Israelites forever. All right? And it's going to get more harsh and cruel in the days to come. Remember, because Donald Trump is going to get back in office now. We wholeheartedly believe that. Donald Nero Trump, we just watched the video. The brother,
Amawanga Bob.
yeah, Amawanga Bob, then up there, upstate New York, doing a video on it. All right?
Amawanga Bob.
Yeah, Amawanga Bob. Yeah, that's it. All right? Amawanga Bob. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Yes, Donald Nero Trump will get back in office. Me and his brother been doing videos, countless videos about that, man. All right? A cruel Lord is about to be in. All right? More fiercer than he ever been. So people talking about make America great again, we got to get Trump back in there. You have no idea what you're asking for. All right? Go what you got, Kawhi.
All right? And it reads, and he opened up the third seal. And I read that already.
Yeah.
All right. He had a pair of balances in. The balance represent yokes. All right. So the Lord is going to put a yoke on the financial system. Okay. He's going to put a yoke on the banking system. All right. That's going to bring chaos in America. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4B say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and wine.
Yeah. And that goes into, look, this whole economic system doing your weight, given to what you're making on the job right now. All right. Your actual daily wages. All right. Companies are doing what? Giving people raises right now to match what's going on out here in the whole system. All right. Like me and his brother. All right. I always talk about, look, you got a raise. You got to get a raise. Because if not, you're gonna be suffering. If the fucking gas is $3, the company you work for is gonna have to match that. If not, how the hell you gonna be able to get to work to pay for the gas? Okay.
People are gonna be making decisions to put gas in their car or pay their light bill. This is what it's coming to.
Yeah.
No matter who you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's gonna be only rich and poor. The middle class is gonna be wiped out. The so-called middle class is not gonna be able to afford the new prices that's about to get put here in America. Right. Hyperinflation is about to run rapid. And that brings forth wars, man. That brings forth civil unrest.
It's going to bring in 2nd 15 and 16.
That's right, brother.
Okay? Read that again, brother.
All right. And it reads, and I heard a voice in the midst of the 4B say, a measure of wheat for a penny, or 3 measures of barley for a penny.
Because you had that Roman denario back in ancient times, okay? That matched the actual wages of what a person makes right now, okay? So you have something called inflation right now, okay? Where prices jump just a little bit. You're paying more right now in 2024 than you did in 2023. Now what's going to happen? The hyperinflation hits.
Yeah.
Rapidly.
If I may speak.
Go ahead.
All right. When you go in that measure of wheat for a penny, all right. In ancient Rome, a full day's work got you way more than a measure of wheat for a penny. A penny was a full day's work. And what they had in the Roman currency back then was 10 asses equal 1 denarius. All right. So whereas it said a measure of wheat for a penny, a measure of wheat probably costs 2 asses. You see what I'm saying? But now it's a full day's work. A Roman full day's work, a soldier's full day's work. He had more than enough money to buy more than a measure of wheat. And barley was what? Cheaper than wheat. You see? So that's clearly going into hyperinflation. Every one of these horses, with the exception of the white horse, and the white horse is bringing drama. He's going to kill and deliver. He's coming to kill and deliver. All right? But every one of those, the pale horse is death, the red horse is Esau, the black horse, all of them are bringing in what? Calamities, atrocities. And once the banking system goes, what happens to the people? They suffer.
Yep. And they turn tyrannical.
Yes.
All right. And I'm saying
they go against their kings and princes, man.
Yeah. All right. Hey, this is all out chaos. All right. These things that are done is done strategically by Yahweh Shah. Bible said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord is doing this and giving it to this man and doing it however he please. He's been controlled by the Lord. All right. So the brother read that in Revelation the 6th chapter. All right. Read it again. Revelation 6. I want to get the latter part of that. Okay, because there's a balance to it. All right. You have calamities. All right. You're going to have fatalities. People are going to be dying. All right. Famine. All right. Wars on the streets. People dying in these race wars that's coming. All right. Got the border crisis that's going on right now. You seen what they had for the 15 governors.
Yeah.
They're holding a meeting together.
A council.
Yeah, a council. Okay. The governor out of Louisiana is sending the National Guard to the border. Seen the governor out of Florida, he's doing the same thing. So it's a standoff. All right, but we need the shit to pop off and happen. You don't need to go over there and just look at each other. Get it on. All right? We need bloodshed. It's Revelation chapter 6. I'm going to get the precept 2 out. Revelation 6 in verse 6, the latter part says, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. So the elect men, all right, that all represents what? This truth.
Yep.
All right, the men of the Lord. All right, we have the oil. Abaradazat, the water Yahweh Yahushua. He's given us this oil from our beloved elders and apostles, great millstone. Okay? We have the oil, this truth. All right? Not to be put in a napkin and tucked away. You got this truth. The Bible says, what? Let your light so shine before men. We let this light shine. Week in and week out. It's Sirach 39 and verse 26, backing up what I'm saying. And the scripture reads, it says, it's started 25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, the oppositions, the wicked, the sinners, they are turned into evil because they're not going to be able to get these things. They're not going to be clothed in the thing. You're not going to have oil. Definitely not this truth. Okay? Not going to have any water. All right? What's the result? What's the result thing for you to do? You're going to take the karaka. All right? Through the, like you said earlier, the universal basic income.
Yes.
Esau coming with that UBI. All right? It's going to produce and make it more, okay, alluring to you for to make a way out of it, man. Because what? You're in housing debt, all right? Or you're in car debt, all right? you can't pay any loan that you have borrowed, all right? Well, look, just take this right here, all right, and we'll wipe out everything. Remember, the World Economic Forum said what? What they're saying is you will own us and be happy.
Be happy. Yeah.
They meant that. Yeah. Okay, but it's all a trap. Remember, the Bible says what? Though he go crouching, take good heed and be aware of him. All right? Esau got you people trapped, especially you Israelites, got you trapped on all sides. But we're telling you what this man is about to do before it happens. You got something?
Bring the one out in Samuel I sent you.
I got you. All right. Con. All right. It's the book of Samuel. First Samuel, chapter 8, verse 6. It says, but the thing displeased Samuel when they say, give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, where they have forsaken me and served other gods. Judges 10 and 13. Mm-hmm. So do they also unto thee. Now therefore, hearken unto their voice, howbeit, yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. And Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king. And he said, this will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariot. That's what Esau getting ready to do again, man. Yeah. He's going to get ready to do all that again. Okay? The Bible speaks about it in the 12th chapter of Revelations. Okay? Coming down with great wrath. These martial law troops coming into these houses. Streets are going to be blocked off. All right? Drones flying over cities. Watch the movie Code 8. Okay? A terrible time is coming, man. Women going to be put to death. Men going to be put to death. Kids raped. Okay? Women raped also. Women get shipped to World War III like we just went into earlier, man.
Quick precept.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 19 and 4.
That's it.
And the Egyptians I will give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
Yes.
And a fierce king shall rule over them. Said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Lord of hosts.
You really could start from up top, huh?
Yeah, sure could. What you want me to?
That's right, brother.
It's nothing. It's nothing. All right. This is Isaiah 19 and 1.
Bring it out.
The burden of Egypt. hey, this is talking about America, all right? Now you got these Christians, they'll come in and they'll break it down from a historical point of view, all right? And they don't understand spiritual things, all right? A lot of times when you read about things that happen in Assyria, Jeremiah 50:51, all right, it straight up say the daughter of Babylon in Psalms 137.
Yes.
All right, so a lot of the times you read these scriptures, you got to ask the Lord to give you eyes to see and ears to hear, all right, because it's talking about what happened in the historical time, but it's also prophetic for these modern times. There's nothing new under the sun, all right? And Egypt is likened to America, Babylon the Great, okay? The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, our great king coming on that fathership, man, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. Okay? Now this not even talking about ancient Egypt, all right? Now we know that the Babylonians came and slaughterhoused them niggas, but this talking about America. Our Lord is going to come on the swift clouds and destroy this bitch, man. Okay? And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. The Lord is going to mingle a perverse spirit in America where all of that patriotism, I love my fellow man, every man is treated equal under God, all that shit going to go out the door.
Oh, man,
it's going to get it how you live. If you're weak, you beat. All right? They're going to slaughter one another because the kingdom divided cannot stand.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
So, hey, you're not my neighbor.
That's it.
You fool. You lunch.
Like Gerald Salente says, when people lose it, they lose it. So when we have nothing, you took my house from me, my car, my wife, everything that I worked hard for, and it's all gone, people gonna lose their fucking minds, man.
It had a part, I did a video some weeks ago on that movie The Mist, and it had a part where they went in the back of the store, and the dude said, look, man, the lady say, people are civilized people. We live in a first world country. The dude said, man, look, as long as the machine's working and 911 works, yeah, people are civilized. He said, but once the machine's broke and 911 don't work and resources are slim, people turn into animals.
Yeah.
He said, people are very uncivilized. I had to get that clip, and I say, fuck if they give me the copyright.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to bring that out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, once you take these resources away, what he said, he's going to cause all both to get that corroded. And he's going to also cause them to do what? Slay one another for lack of bread. It is written. Okay?
Yes. That's right,
let me finish it out.
Go ahead, bro.
All right? And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother. All right? American against America, fighting against one blue blood, fighting against another blue blood. Okay? And everyone against his neighbor, city against his city, and kingdom against kingdom. And we seen that city against city. When Hurricane Katrina, when them people tried to leave New Orleans and cross the river to go into Jefferson Parish, right? Cross the river.
Yes. All
right, what happened? The police and the citizens was out there with guns saying, you can't come over here. So that would have been a city versus a city. That's going to happen. When all hell breaks loose, what people going to do? They're going to want to go into rural towns. And what them people in them rural towns going to do? All right? They're going to be armed up saying, you can't come over here. You can't bring that shit in the city. You remember on that movie Rosewood?
Yes.
When they was trying to go to that other city, they had their guns and shit ready to say, y'all ain't bringing that shit over here. That shit gonna happen for real.
Yeah, it already happened. But it's gonna be on, like the brother said, it's gonna happen on a wider scale over the increased level.
If you from Baker
with mass death,
trying to get up into Zachary, because when they come from one place where their place is destroyed, they coming over here to spoil you. All right, to look for resources. And when these people band together over here, hey, you can't cross over here, boss.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Hey, we ain't nice like boss.
Yes. Hey, like the brother said, or during Hurricane Katrina, Jake was leaving out of New Orleans, coming to Baton Rouge, okay, going to Houston. There's a lot of bloodshed happening in Houston around that time.
And Atlanta.
Great slaughter death.
Wherever they went, they slaughtered. It was death.
It was out there in Atlanta.
It
was up there in Tennessee, too.
Yeah.
And Arkansas. Okay? Jake even fled out there to Cali. All over. And still out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That was back in 2005. That was a lower level of what's coming.
It was
that's right, brother. It was horrific at that time. How much more? And people were getting raped. It's like, ooh, I didn't say that word. People were getting raped at that New Orleans Superdome.
And the Civic Center. And we got a brother in the camp that was in the Civic Center. He said you could hear them getting great. He said you could see when men and up snatching up little girls running with them.
Yeah.
He said he witnessed this. He said we got a brother in our camp. He said it was him, his mother, and his girl. And he said he wouldn't go to sleep. He had his banger on him. This before he came to the ministry. He had his banger on him, and he said he refused to go to sleep because they were snatching up the women. He said it wasn't just snatching fine women, raping them. He said they was taking little kids.
Yes.
He said they were taking little kids, busting them up.
Yeah. Hey, and say this too. A lot of them, when that water was coming through, a lot of them babies were drowning. A lot of you older guys that was up in age, 20, 25, 30 years old, you were drowning because you couldn't fucking swim. All right? You couldn't fucking swim, you was drowning in that water. I mean, you actually was seeing this shit. They were showing shit on CNN. They was on top of houses, okay? Babies were drowning in water, okay? It was a test run, okay? How much more of an increase in intensity in this time right now?
I just tell my auntie recently, your old ass don't know how to swim. You need to get up and learn how to fucking swim, man.
Right, bro. Let me read this real quick.
That's the true meaning of country.
Yes,
you have no exposure to nothing. Like up north, they just look at everybody from down south. It's country, but the true meaning of country is you just have no exposure to the outside world. You just locked in, closed-minded, just comfortable and dumb, confident in a plain way, man.
But that's how.
What does this truth do? It just
broadens
everything to me, brother. I'm into stuff I never
expands your horizon, bro.
I was closed-minded.
Yes.
Yeah. And when I came in this ministry, I wasn't really reading about no Roman Empire, how to what's that fasting brother be doing now?
Remediate?
No. Not regular fasting. No, brother.
What?
I don't know what.
Go ahead. You think of it. I'm finna get precept. This Luke 21 and 25. Think of it. I'm gonna read the precept.
Y'all supposed to have my back.
That's when you fast for like 12 hours?
Yeah, we call intermittent.
Intermediate,
Intermittent fast. Yeah, but I learned all that in the ministry, man. The herbs. You know what I'm saying?
Watch it.
Come. Yeah, you got it, brother.
Yeah. The remedies. All right.
Yes.
We learn remedies when we come in here, according to the Bible. All right. Because Jacob was out here doing whatever Esau does, man. All right. Esau put it on television. You going into the fucking store to get it.
How to conduct yourself in a civilized manner.
Yeah,
like how to hold an intellectual stimulating dialogue. Because hey, when we came in the show, say to mama, come here. What's down with your baby? Man, you can't talk to every woman like that. Man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be politically correct sometimes. You know? And this truth taught us how to be priests, kings, gentlemen,
upright,
aristocrats. You know, you got it, brother.
Luke 21.
And we still turn up and get loose. You heard?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, but on a more of
a self-control.
Yeah. Because Jake was on
moderation.
I went to college. This brother here went to college. You was in a collegiate mindset of how to court a so-called Negro woman. But when you come into this truth, you can highly intellectually talk to her as if she ain't shit.
Yes, brother.
Okay?
Yes, brother.
You can highly intellectually talk to her as if she's nothing. Okay? Because you have that mindset right now. Okay?
To manipulate a lot of things.
Because you're well-rounded all across the board.
On the moving back, you say, hey, I manipulate a lot of things.
Yes.
Hey, wisdom teach you how to, be used of this world, don't abuse it, man.
Hey, the water Yahweh, why Yahweh shall forgive us, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who running the show right now. Okay? According to Jeremiah 3:15. But this Luke 21 and 25. And there should be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, and I'll elaborate on that word, the sea and the waves roaring, and the sea and the wave roaring go to what? The people of the earth. Got people uprising right now. Here it is, like we in the minute, brother, we're talking about, with these 15 governors having to sit down, along with 25 states, backing up what Governor Greg Abbott is doing over there in Texas. Okay, sending these national guards over there. All right, that's a nation divided right now. A distress of a nation. People saying, look, we don't want Trump in. Take him off the ballot. But people are saying, what, we want Trump in to make things better. Get Joe Biden out of here. He's senile. What that word you used earlier, the dementia, got dementia. Yeah, dementia.
Yeah, you can clearly see it.
Well, that dumb bastard can't remember a damn thing, can't complete a sentence, going up the actual stairs on the plane and falling down. All right, a dumb cracker in office. All right, but it's that word perplexity in Luke the 21st chapter, G640. Aporeo. All right, but I want to get the etymology of that word. G639. G639. Aporeo. And it reads, to be without resources, to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, to be at a loss with oneself, be in doubt, not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed. And when you don't have anything to run to, who can I run to? Yeah. You don't have anything to run to, nowhere to turn, nowhere to hide. What's going to be the resolution? Revelation 13, verses 16 through 18 is going to be the resolution for you.
And it say, he causes all.
That's right, brother.
All right. He got to do something to cause you to make you go do something that you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And what can you do to make a person suffer? Cut off the water, cut off the lights, cut off their resources. Okay? Put them in. That's why this society is really a prison. All right? Because you're dependent on Costco's, Walmart. You're not dependent on nothing, no skills of your own. Grow this garden, raise these chickens. Okay? And then he's going to make that against the law.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Stockpile, you know how you get the rainwater connected and purified.
You do that back in the day.
Yes.
Can't do that anymore.
Can't do that. He's going to outlaw that. He's going to say you're a domestic thief. Okay? So he's going to cause you, if you want to live another day, if you want to fight and breathe another day. Have you seen that movie Joseph I sent you? Mm-hmm. You remember he said if we don't go to Egypt, we're going to all die. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, them old biblical movies are good. I looked at one today. Hey, it was about Joseph. It was damn good. But this devil is going to cause people, all right, in that same Egypt, the same famine they had in ancient Egypt, those 7 bad years, those 7 bad years are going to be perpetual here in America. I got something to bag it up. Okay? Way worse. Because it's the end of time. All right? This is everything that happened in ancient Egypt is going to happen here. Those 10 plagues. All right, that happened in Egypt. The Lord's going to plague this place like it's going to go back to back. Hey, guess what? When the Lord got through with Egypt, guess what the Egyptians believed? They believed in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. His fame went throughout the whole earth. And that's what's going to happen here in America. Okay? We made them put some respect on his name. Because when they first came and they said, let's go out here and worship our God, what they were saying, you ain't going to worship shit. You know, they were disrespecting our power. All right, then he started plaguing them. Then it got to the point where it was just undeniable. There's a power that ruleth in the kingdom of men, and you better not fuck with the Israelites. All right, this is Jeremiah 6:19. Here, O earth, you see the Lord is about to bring this judgment on the planet Earth from one hemisphere to the next. You can't run from this judgment. GOCC had that flea doctrine. Man, you're going to run from a lion and run into a bear. All right? Behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts. You see? And that's what the Lord judging us. What is he doing with us in this ministry? He's all about renewing your mind. Romans 12:2. All right? And if your mind can't get renewed and it's polluted like the heathen round about you, this judgment is going to overtake you. That's what the Lord is worried about. Cleansing up your stinking thinking. All right? Renewing your mind. He said, put off the old man and put on the new man. What that is, Colossians 3. Okay? And when you don't do that, he said, I'm going to bring evil upon you. He said, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts. Because the way you think, the way you do things, you're unholy, you're abominable. Okay? That's why he destroyed the people of the land of Canaan, because of the way they thought and the way they did things. Because they have not hearkened unto my words, and who are they not hearkened to? They not reverence his priests. Luke the 10th chapter, he said, when you reject me, when they reject you, they reject me. When they reject me, they reject him that sent me. So, what does a king do when you reject his commands?
Put you to death.
He puts you to death. bring them here, then slay them before me. All right? Nor to my law, but rejected it. All right? And what did the so-called white man do when he got his hand on our scriptures? He gave that fucking doctrine of devils and made void the law. He said a law done away with. So now what he's creating, a lawless society. Do as thou wilt. Satanic society. Eat what you want. Do what you want. God gonna forgive you. He lied on God. His devil lied. This is why I just did a video the other day. That's how they crucified Yahushua in Egypt. Revelation 11 chapter. When they changed the doctrine and made void the law. You crucified our great king, man. You put him back on the cross. You don't think he's gonna visit you for this?
Well, that's Isaiah 63.
Yeah, and Jeremiah 5th chapter. Yeah,
bro.
You got it, brother.
Oh,
you got an article?
Yes.
Let it rain.
This is from zerohedge.com. It said, what I said earlier, the Houthis vowed escalation despite U.S. strikes. So whatever what the United States is doing over there, and, let me say this too. Iran retaliated very quickly late last night.
Yeah.
I posted in the chat from the guy New York Prepper. Okay.
I gotta check him out.
Yes.
You mean Canadian Prepper?
No,
he posted
New York Prepper.
Yeah, he posted it.
Not Canadian Prepper. This is New York Prepper. All right. He posted it last night when in depth with it. All right. It was profound. Okay. And he said, look, the retaliation was done quickly, which Iran had already said they was going to do this. He said, look, we're prepared. We're not the bullet. But we will. This is what the president of Iran said. We're not the bullet. So he let you know who the bully is, America, right? He said, look, we're not the bullet. But we will respond firmly to any retaliation from the West. All right?
He's the hammer of the earth.
All right.
Let you know, the Lord called him the hammer of the earth.
But see, they don't call America by its name or Babylon. They say the West. All right.
Yeah.
They say the West. So in that video, he stated, look, y'all in America need to be prepared. It's going to be a draft. I need to be buying batteries. I need to be buying water. I need to be buying food. I need electricity. They need to look at something that's going on over there in California with this extreme flooding that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Some historical flooding that's going to happen over there in Southern California. Okay? You can look that up also. That's prophecy in the news. All right? But it says, it's the point I wanted to make in the article from Zero Hedge. It says, this could sabotage Western internet cables in the Red Sea. So will these people be able to cut the internet off? Okay?
They want to do that anyway.
They're going to do it anyway. It's called the kill switch.
They cutting the internet off because of us.
All right? That's what it's all about, but they're going to use
they're going
and blame it on that's all it's about.
Yeah.
And what's going on there with America and Iran and Israel and all these other nations being joined to this final battle, okay? You're going to have T attacks on American soil, and they're going to blame the men of the Lord for it because persecution is coming, okay? We say, you like the smell of it? Huh? Come on, brother, water for that, okay? So this is where we're at right now. So it says,
sweet savor.
Yes, brother. We can pull that scripture. These are songs. It says, despite more weekend rounds of U.S. heavy strikes on Houthi positions in Yemen, the militant group aligned with Iran is vowing more attacks on vessels in the Red Sea. As we previously detailed, the U.S.-led coalition attempted to protect the vital transit waterway, launched dozens of fresh missiles. Oh, man.
Oh, brother, if you don't know you are living in the time of the third woe, all right? You're outside of the temple, and when these calamities and atrocities come, you're going to get taken in the rapture, man. And we're not talking about the rapture as the so-called white man says.
Right.
All right? When this judgment comes, it's going to get you.
Right.
All right? You spoke, what it said when Moses, not Salaki, when Noah knew that first death was coming, what it say? He was moved with fear. You supposed to be moving with fear right now.
Yes.
Fresh missiles. It said fresh missiles? No, you get it.
It says the U.S.-led coalition attempting to protect the vital transit waterway launched dozens of fresh missiles.
What the fuck, bro? This is a double, all right? The missiles are fresh, brother.
Fresh.
Oh, they ain't used.
Yeah,
They space ready. They ready.
They've been in the freezer for a long time right now. They're still fresh right now.
Hey, he loved his sword,
Love his
boy.
sword.
Yeah, he perfected that
He perfected
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bastard. You got it. You got that. And airstrikes.
I like his technology.
You like his technology.
Yeah.
You love it. Because what you're doing right now is prepping you for that your blessing is going to be your demise. So it ultimately builds you up to your downfall. All right? It says launched dozens of fresh missiles and airstrikes, with most of them coming on Saturday against at least 36 targets. So they're hitting all over. Whatever these Iranian-backed militia groups are targeted at in Iraq and in Syria, they hit them. Go ahead.
This is what I want to show you. America is some bitches. Why you hitting all of their back? Hey, when you want to get rid of a problem, how do you get that problem?
The source.
The root, the source.
Right.
So you get that Ezekiel 38.
Yes.
Why they not fucking with Iran?
I got it. I'm gonna get it.
You know what I want
I'm
without me calling?
Yeah, you go get it. I get it. I read it for you. I get it.
They cowards, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit the militia groups that they're financing. That's not how you get rid of a problem.
We're gonna do a breakdown on this.
That's not how you get rid of a problem. So what's holding you back? Bring it out. I know you know what I want.
Yes. It's Ezekiel 38. Start at verse. Let's start at 4. All right. It says, "And I will turn thee back,
Yes,
put
brother.
hooks into thy jaws,
Come on.
and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army."
And all thine army. And all thy army goes into who else? His allies. Bring it out.
Horses and horsemen,
Come on.
all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
And it's talking about Russia. All right? America don't give two shits about Iran. Okay? Iran is small potatoes compared to Russia. All right? If it was just something with Iran versus America, America would annihilate it. It'd have Iran looking like Libya right now.
Yes.
All right? Bring it out.
Oh, that's what they got planned for it to happen like
Yeah, but it's the reason they're not doing
They're
it.
not doing it right now.
Bring it out. Yes, boy.
For the rewind.
Yeah.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields,
Come on.
all of them handling swords.
Come on.
And all of these nations have.
And guess what? They got fresh missiles.
That's right.
You ain't the only one got big guns.
Yes.
All right? This person here, in fact, this person here got more nukes than you.
Yep.
Russia has more nukes than America.
Yes.
Okay?
We looked it up. We did research on it.
Yes.
We are strategic in the things that we do. And all of them handling swords, you have these nations these 10 horns that are in the European Union and NATO, they have nuclear weaponry right now, the arsenal. Me and the brother was going back and forth on it, and he ended up looking it up. I said, look it up, Qua. I said, the Netherlands have nuclear weapons. And he looked it up, and they have them.
And well, anybody got a nuke, you
power.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't look at the Netherlands as just a thriving world power. You know?
Not a great power.
Yeah, but shit, they'll fuck over. The Netherlands will fuck over any brown country.
Yes.
You know? Bring it out.
If you're picking up what we put down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It says, verse 5, Persia.
Come on.
Ethiopia.
Persia, who is that? Iran.
Right, man.
So Iran is joined too. Who? Russia.
Yep.
When Ahmadinejad was in power, Ahmadinejad was in power, Russia said, anybody that we have interest in Iran, and if anybody attacks Iran, all right, that'll be an act of war.
Yep.
Okay? So Ahmadinejad, he used to talk so much shit because he knew he was backed by a great power. And guess what? That was all prophecy. That's what we're reading right here.
Yep.
That's why America's not just running in. Get that guard to him. That's why America, you about to get that?
It's right. It's next.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Yep. It says Persia. Brother broke that down. No, Persia changed name to Iran, March 21st, 1935. Ethiopia and Libya with them.
And Libya has a reason to join
that's
with.
what I'm finna say.
America didn't rape them, spoil them,
Yes.
did them bad, did them something off.
And so you have what they call U.S. nuclear watchdogs, okay, that go over there in the so-called Middle East, and they be looking to see what's going on, or weapons being smuggled in, and Russia was caught smuggling nuclear weapons into Libya by the U.S. watchdog. Okay? This is prophecy.
Yeah.
It says, all of them will shield and help. Gomar and all his bands, the house of...
That's Gomer's Turkey, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
It says, Gomar, all his bands, the house of Togomar of the North Quarters.
That's Germany.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you got Turkey. All his bands.
Wait, Gomer is Turkey.
Yeah. What you got? Yeah. Go ahead.
And Togomar is Germany. I'm not sharp on it.
No, Gomar is Germany.
Gomar is Germany. Togomar is Turkey.
Yes.
That's right. This sound more like it. Bring it out.
And all his bands.
Come on.
And many people with thee.
Come on. So all these people are going to be connected to Russia. All right. Even the Germans. Okay. Because the Germans who something. They ain't forgot about that war with Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all joined in and took us down. Bring it out.
It is. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself.
Come on.
Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
And that's why you see America bombing everybody they think that's connected to Iran, but they won't go fuck with Iran. Iran back this, Iran back Hamas, Iran back and this people in Syria, Iran back there. We're attacking them. Oh no, you're a coward. You got people that can read between the lines. All right. The person that fight, who is the danger one? The hitman or the nigga paying the hitman? The nigga paying the hitman the problem, man. The hitman ain't the fucking problem. The nigga that's paying the hitman, that's who you gotta get. So why are you fucking with him? Because Russia is a guard to him and you respect Russia. That's why you ain't going over there just all the way. You playing proxy shit over there.
I got it right here, bro.
Ukraine. But that's why you just not jumping in there and trying to help him in front of Ukraine. You got it.
This is the definition of proxy war. That's the spirit, brother. It says a war instigated by a major power which does not itself become involved.
Yes. Throw a brick and hide your fucking hand.
Bring it out.
And you ain't about to go fuck with Russia fucking with Ukraine, and even though you want to, and you're not about to go just jump off in Iran like that.
Nah.
Now it's gonna happen because the Israelis gonna bring you out there.
Yeah.
They gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right. The Israelis gonna say fuck going there. The Israelis gonna say let's get the one that's financing.
Yeah.
All right. And then what they say?
That's how you do it.
They're gonna draw you out.
Yeah. Least of the flocks should draw them out in Jeremiah 49th chapter. But see what that is, like the brother said, you get the big brother, America, Babylon the Great, is supporting the little brother the gutter rats over in our land. And on the opposition side, you have Russia being the big brother, you have Iran being the little brother. So they are at odds right now. And what's going to happen is the gutter rats will attack the Iranian nuclear facility, okay? Because what they say they're building the bomb. They're not building the fucking bomb. They been had the goddamn bomb. Yeah. Bombs, plural.
Yeah. All of them. North Korea, all of them.
Yeah, Russia TV, RT News before it was taken down. They did a segment on it about how Russia had 60,000 nuclear missiles underground, and they showed it. Just 60,000. The gutter rats attacked the Iranian nuclear facility. They bomb it, okay? And then what? Retaliation comes from Iran, okay? Because remember, in 2 15 and 28, it speaks about the dragons of the Arabian, okay? Raging in wrath. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a video on that. Yeah. Okay?
That's the Persians.
That's the Persians, man. The retaliation is a must. Iran will get their revenge. I don't give a damn. We don't care how it happens. We just need it to happen.
And we know it's going to happen because it's a 4-time written.
Right, man. And Iran will nuke the land of Israel. Okay? It will lay it desolate. Not as bad as America, but it will be crushed.
Now this is this is where everything turned. We're talking all these war games, right? This country, this team against this team. But guess what happened? When our great king cracked the cards, well, the enemy of my enemy is a friend of me. They're going to put all their problems down because you're going to have American military still over there in the Middle East when America destroyed, and they're going to put out they're going to do just what Reagan said. What Reagan said.
Put our differences aside.
Put our differences aside. Let's deal with this force coming out the ass.
Yes.
And then they're going to join forces. They're going to be united on a united front.
In the midst of World War III, this is what happened. Yahushua makes that grand, that star-studded appearance. Okay?
Plot twist.
That's it. And all nations stop and say, well, look, we're going to put everything to the side and let's go and fight this enemy that's in the heavens right here. Okay? That's in Revelation 12:7. Okay? And it's saying in the 13th chapter. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that, man. All right? Where we at with? Shalom to the Akim and Akwak on the comment board.
Shalom.
All right. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13. This is a full complete breakdown of his own. It says in verse 3. It says, and I beheld it lo. Let me start from 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And that's Yahushua coming on that chariot. The chariot has enough force to make everything rock to and fro that's underneath it. Okay? Period. You watch the movie Independence Day. When that chariot into the earth atmosphere, everything that was up under it was trembling and shaking, man. All right? From the force that it carries. Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That's Yahushua with the Elohim, beginning with Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, all the thousands of Elohim joined with him. Okay? And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that was seen under him. We just said that. Just broke that down. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it fleeth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
That's all these nations that was just what? Doing what with each other? Fighting each other.
That's right.
All right? What that is that Joel 3 or Jonah 3?
Yes, the plowshares.
Nah, the Battle of Decision. I'm about to get it.
Yeah. Is it? That might be Joel 3. Might be Joel 3. All right. Read it again. Verse 5. 13 to 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Joel 3.
Yeah,
That's the concept by sonship.
Yeah. Oh, you son? God. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. And that subdue goes to what? To try to overthrow Yahweh Yahushua, to take him down. All right?
And look, and this is why all the nations are going to be there as the sand of the sea to subdue our great king, because they already over there doing what? Battling each other. But it's a good ass movie, huh? Oh, brother, this prophecy thing that the Lord is orchestrating. Hey, it's a drama.
Yes.
Horror film.
Sci-fi.
Action
packed.
It's action packed.
And at the end, it's like a love, a marriage between the elect and the groom, brother.
Right, brother.
This is
it's paradise.
Hey, brother, it's poetic, brother. This is Jonah 3 and 2. Salakia, Joel 3 and 2. I would also gather all nations and will bring them down the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahushaphat, the valley of decision, and will plead with them, with there for my people. And plead with them means he's going to judge them. It's not going to be like he's begging them, hey, no. He's going to come down and lay down law. All right? Plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Yasharala, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And when he said, and so that's why they all going to be in one spot when he comes. And that's why what it is, Ezekiel 39, that's when our Lord is going to dismantle them Russians. And everybody join to him and all those nations. And all you're going to see is that what it said, just smoke. That was it.
Yeah, I had it. God. Yeah. I want to get one, what you just saying. All right. Read that Joel again, Baba Shah.
All right. Joel 3 and 2. And I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage. And then his heritage is that all Israel is not of Israel. So his heritage, Israel, he's talking about the elect, okay? Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Yep, and that's what they're talking about right now, about giving this land to the Palestinians and giving it other portion of it to them gutter rats. It don't belong to neither one of them fucking devils, man.
No.
Okay?
It's gonna be a takeover.
What they call it a two-state solution.
Yes, brother.
Okay? Bible says when peace and safety.
It's not for neither one of y'all.
It's not for one of y'all, man. Okay? Backing the brother up with that precept in Joel, this is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations,
yes,
that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. All right? So we can do this all day long about how the Lord is going to do it.
Every time you bring up the priest, pop up.
All right?
Hey, this is Zechariah 12 and 8.
Come on.
In that day shall Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them, in that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as a power as the angel of Yahweh before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will speak to destroy all the nations that came against Jerusalem, man. And that's everybody, all nations that are under the sun had their hand in dealing with us treacherously, bro. Like, even when you just, like, if you could go to Africa, all nations have universities, institutions of higher learning. If you go to any of their libraries and go to any of their history books, who they're going to say the so-called Negroes are? They're going to say we Africans. So that means you in on a lie.
Yeah.
All right? You in on deceiving the Israelites. You in on cutting us off from being a nation. Okay? So all y'all going to get it. You got 1,000-year bid.
What old boy said on
no parole.
Boy said on Boys in the Hood. I mean, all y'all.
Yeah.
All y'all. I mean,
all y'all. That's drunken wine. That's what you call being drunken wine. That was fucked up. They thought he was doing something.
Thought he was doing the right thing.
And you got them niggas. That's what them niggas in that commission shit is.
Yeah.
They're like goddamn fools, man.
That's right, bro. Yep.
I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Now he's mouthing me. African booty scratch. All right. This is Joel. I got it tonight. Joel 3 and 10. It says, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And these nations are doing that right now, flexing their muscles.
The war drones going.
That's right. They beat. Oh, let me get that. They're doing what, Quad?
They beat.
I got you. This Jeremiah, like I said, we can do this all day long. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50.
Hey, y'all chill out. Yeah. You know that's what he do. Hey, y'all doing too much.
Hey, right. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Hey, Jeremiah 50 and 22, it says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. All right? Because all these nations have nuclear arsenal right now. It's a lot. People like Pakistan. All right? Oh, let me say this too. That thing with China and Taiwan, it's not off the table. The Bible speaks about wars and rumors of wars.
America not just jumping in that.
Yeah.
They respect China. They respect Moab. They not just jumping in that because they want to go defend Taiwan.
Yeah.
All right, they want to be a guard unto Taiwan. Go fuck with them fucking Moabites.
Yeah.
When you go fuck with the Moabites, the Russians gonna jump in that.
Let me say this too. Like you said earlier, they don't have America doesn't have the personnel to ship troops over there in the Korean Peninsula, and then you got troops over here in around in the Red Sea and all over elsewhere, all over Syria and Lebanon.
They're gonna be like ancient Rome before, fighting on the Western Front, fighting on the Eastern Front. You see what I'm saying? You know, that's how they got. And then them Germans, them Goths came in and destroyed their asses, man. The Roman Empire, their war machine was spread too thin. America's doing it. What they say, her feet abide not at home.
Right.
All right. You supposed to be at home fortifying your place. You supposed to be fortifying and strengthening your place. That's what Manasseh did when he came back to his righteous mind. This is
bring it out.
This is Isaiah 13 and 4.
That's why I was going to. Bring it out.
That's the spirit.
Bring it
The
out.
noise
Start from the top, huh?
Huh?
Start from the top.
All right. Gotcha,
Gotta
brother.
put some more in it. Like that.
All right. This is Isaiah 13:1.
Yes.
The burden of Babylon,
Uh-huh.
which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. And that's what I always bring. Hey, what we always bring out, brother.
Yes.
These prophets and men of the Lord saw these destructions, saw these wars. Okay? They saw it from the historical point, and they saw it in the future, man.
Yep.
The modern times. Okay? They say he did see. What did Ezekiel say? The Lord took me up into the spirit and then showed him that valley of dry bones.
Right.
Who was that valley of dry bones? Us here in America.
Man.
He saw it.
Yeah.
Niggas with green hair.
Yeah.
All right. Niggas marrying each other.
Yeah.
All right. Women being complete whore. He said, like what that nigga from Memphis be saying? Whore.
Yeah.
Whore. That nigga, what the nigga name is? The rapper. Whore. Young. I forgot the nigga name. Ignorant, dumb, degenerate nigga.
Ignorant fool.
He rap with Young Gotti. He under his label.
Oh, youngster.
Yeah, youngster. Yeah,
Black youngster.
But these prophets saw all of these things. They saw the Apache helicopters, the technology, and just all hell breaking loose. They saw these things in visions.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord put them in trances. All right, and sealed instruction them for them to write these things down.
The Lord give the angels to him for the seal. Why you read in 6th chapter of Revelation, he said, come and see.
Yeah.
That means, look, come.
Let me show this to you.
Yeah, that's it.
And write it down.
Yeah.
All right.
You read about it in Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel 7.
And Ezra.
And Ezra. Okay.
So
Gabriel.
go fast 7 days, and then I'm gonna give you another vision.
Yeah.
Okay. Lift up a banner upon the high mountains, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones.
You what?
I've commanded my sanctified
That's
ones.
the men of the Lord, the elect, beginning with the elders and apostles, great millstone. Go ahead.
And mighty ones for my anger. Go
You call them
prophesy
mighty.
against these nations.
Right, man.
Jeremiah 28:8. All right.
So you have the sanctified ones, which are the elect, and you have the mighty ones, which are what? The Alahayim,
That's right.
the holy angels. Okay.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Bring it out.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains. And the mountains represents the nations.
Yes.
Okay. Like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua host muster up the battle.
He what?
He muster up the battle.
Right.
He's the one throwing in that monkey wrench, making these people beef.
Yeah.
All right. He's putting these spirits on. What it say about the king? The king's hand is in the
Proverbs
hands
21:1.
That's right, brother. All right. So he's doing all these things. He's bringing evil upon the nation. He's bringing in these sword famines, this apocalyptic times. All right. And he's doing this for our glory. We got to go through the narrow to do what?
Yeah.
Get to the wide.
Right, bro.
And
Yes.
we love it.
Yes, man. We don't mind it. All right? We don't mind it at all, Lord. The more hell the Lord puts on us, the harder we go. Bible says in Isaiah 62, not to give him any rest.
Yes.
Okay? We're not giving the Lord any rest.
And we also bearing the indignation of the Lord because we know we've sinned. You know,
Right.
brothers going through it, man.
Yeah.
So be it. I'd rather be doing this
Yes.
than doing what the niggas in the world doing.
I'll be a
Suffering
wicked ass nigga,
for righteous
Yes,
sake.
that's right, bro. Oh, that's in the script. What is it? Matthew, blessed is he that Matthew the 5th chapter.
Yeah.
It's all that suffering for righteousness' sake. To that degree. This Psalms 110 verses 5 through 6. It says, the Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge, and no matter who the Lord puts in office, whether it be like the brother said, you had Ahmadinejad at one particular point, okay, according to the Persian history, okay, you got the Ayatollah that's over there, all right. The Lord sets them up. You know, it doesn't matter who he is. You had Kim Jong, whatever the fuck his name was over there in North Korea, the father. Now he stepped down and the son took the throne, heir to the throne. Yep. All right. Now over here in Babylon the Great, I don't know what the hell this is over here. Okay, this is the city of confusion.
God.
All right. You got Moses and President Biden is a Mo. Okay, no matter how you want to look at it, yeah. All right, with them little baby, the little baby thing, they ain't no messing with them little children and babies and everything like this. Okay, that's a Mo that does that, man. Only Esau, the so-called white man, does things like that. Okay,
He a sexual deviant with
Yeah.
little children.
and then he had something with his balls. He had some kind of IBS with his balls, like Antiochus had at a certain point.
Yeah.
He got a bowel disease. That's something Jake talk about too. All right, the Psalm 116, 110 and verse 6. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. All right. I will actually speak on, but this is a lot of death that's going to happen. All right. Over here in Babylon the Great, but certain other parts of the world will get hit also. That's the 2 Ezra 16 and verse 1. We're going to be Babylon. Okay. Asia. All right. Egypt. Yes. Syria. All right. That's in Isaiah the 17th chapter. All right. Damascus will be a ruler's heat. All right. So you're seeing what this great whore can do when it actually flexes its power. All right. Yes, Esau ain't no joke with that sword. We know this already. But the same sword that he used to massacre the whole planet Earth and butcher the Israelites is going to be the same sword used against him for his demise. Because with nuclear fire that he's been blessed with via Isaiah 54 and 16, going to be the same weapon used to destroy his whole infrastructure.
That's why the Lord say
That's right.
the deceiver and the deceiver are both his. Mm-hmm. So the Lord gave him that great sword, the so-called blessing, but that blessing is really a curse because it's going to be used to bring in their timely demise.
Right, bro. Take it out, huh?
All right, so with that, I don't want Rogers out. This was edifying to the hearers. We're going to give infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Harakapadash.
Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and salutation to our fellow laborers in the Mashiach, Yahushua, pushing the beloved true cross of four winds. Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Abba
Ba. Shalom. Shalom.
Indeed, brother.